here with my friend Hannah.
I'm Hannah.
We go to school together. We just are kind of hanging out today and wanted to play around with makeup. So I did Hannah's makeup.
I can't do this. She did this.
If you want to see how I did it, then just keep on watching.
Thanks, guys.
So I'm going to start this look with the Pixi Glow Mist, and I'm just using this to give her kind of a lit from within little glow that'll play really nicely under her foundation. And then I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Quick Fix Prep Priming Spray. I'm not going to say the whole word, it's so long. And this stuff is really great because it smells like vanilla, so you should use it too. Then after that, I'm going to go ahead and prime her eyes with the Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer. This is my go-to eye primer. And I didn't really want to touch her face. I usually just do this with my hands, but I didn't want like my hand oils to get onto her face. So I just used a little fluffy brush to apply this to her eyes. And as usual, I'm going to set that with the MAC eyeshadow in Bruleé. This is my go-to eye setting eyeshadow, I guess. It's kind of a tongue twister, eye setting eyeshadow. Yeah, could have picked some better words. And today I'm going to use the Dream Street Kathleen Lights and Colourpop eyeshadow palette on her. And I'm starting off with the color Magical as a transition shade. I like to use this as a transition shade every time I use this palette. And then I'm going to go in with Potion, and I'm going to put that a little bit more precisely in the crease. I have to say this whole palette is really great and really creamy. Then I'm taking Elfish, and I'm going to put that just in the outer V of her eye to deepen it up a little bit. Next, I'm going to use the Butter London Glazen Eye Gloss in the color Oil Spill. This looks really cool with her eye color, and I love the kind of blue burgundy reflective duochrome that this eyeshadow has going on. Then I'm just going to go back in and try to get rid of the harsh line with some Potion in the crease and dipping back into Elfish on the outer corner to try to deepen it back up. To prime her face, I'm using the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This primer smells so good. It's like candy. It smells so familiar. Smells like a candy that is on the tip of my tongue, but I just cannot think of the word. You know, it's one of those things. I know it, but I can't remember it. That kind of thing. And this kind of plays with the Pixi Glow Mist to do a glow, give a little glow to the skin, and I really love this primer a lot. Again, I didn't really want to touch her skin because my hand oils and her face oils, didn't want it mixing, causing any breakouts for her, so just using this stippling brush to apply this all over her face. And then she has a little bit of texture on her cheeks with pores and such, so I wanted to use the Makeup Forever Smoothing Step 1 Primer. And I really like this for filling in fine lines on my forehead. I've got some premature wrinkling going on there, but that's because I'm a glasses wearer, and when you're in the car driving and you wear glasses, you tend to really squeeze your eyebrows together. The foundation I'm going to use today is the Rimmel foundation, the Colorstay foundation in the shade 130. Porcelain is the name of the color. And this one is for normal to dry skin. And I'm not really the kind of person who has a ton of different foundation shades, so we just got really lucky that this color happened to match her as well as me. Then I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 15 Fair. This is one of my favorite drugstore concealers. I'm also the kind of person who doesn't hold on to things very long if I don't like them. I tend to pass them on to Anna if I don't use them or don't like them, or just like generally throw it away if it sucks and I know that it would be difficult for someone to like it. I know that everyone has different skin and whatnot, but you know, if I've used it a couple times and it's not sanitary to give it to anyone, I just throw it out. And I'm just using a Real Techniques setting brush to blend this out. I didn't want to use the sponge to do this because it wasn't a beauty blender sponge, so it got a little bit bigger than a name brand beauty blender, and it was also more like a memory foam blender. Like you would squeeze it and then it would take a second for it to expand again, and I just didn't, it's not my favorite on me. I just wanted to try it on her, see how it worked on her skin type, but it was just a little bit too smushy for concealer. Then I'm gonna set her concealer with the Kodi Airspun powder, again one of my favorite drugstore items. And I'm just gonna set everywhere I put that concealer, and I'm also gonna go back and set her entire face with this as well. Then I'm gonna go in and do her under eye eyeshadow, and I'm just repeating the same steps I did on the lid. I'm using Magical to kind of smoke it a little bit along her whole lower lash line. Then I'm using Potion on like the outer half, and then I used Elfish just right in the outer corner to blend it up into the eye lid. And then I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Heavy Metals palette, and I just used a combination of Dive and Glamrock. I wanted to use the blue to try to bring the blue out, but it was also really dark, so I used the silver to try to lighten it up a little bit. And then I'm using my Butter Bronzer. Again, one of my very favorite products. And Hannah has a really great face shape, so I really wanted to accentuate how like prominent her cheekbones are. She has a very European face shape, which is pretty cool. Then I'm gonna intensify the shadow under her cheekbones with the NYX Contour palette. And then a little bit on her jaw to kind of accentuate that as well. Then for blush, I'm going with the Milani, like the flower shaped ones, and this is the shade Romantic Rose. I wanted to keep it a little bit neutral, a little bit pinky, to kind of tie in with the color of Potion that we used on her eyelids. Then I'm going to highlight with the NYX Duochromatic highlighter in the shade Twilight Tint. Really pretty blue. Again, I wanted to try to bring out that blue in the eyeshadow as well as the blue in her eyes. This highlighter isn't crazy intense, but Hannah also doesn't wear makeup on a daily basis, so I didn't want to go too crazy. You can see it does give her a little bit of a glow, but yeah, I didn't want to go too crazy. And then the eyeliner I'm using is the Colourpop eyeliner in Mr. Bing, and this goes so well with the color of Elfish. And I just let her do her own lower lash line because I thought that was weird. And then she's using Lancôme mascara that I actually let her have because I had never used it and I'm not into the sharing mascara thing. So I just let her keep it. Then I'm going to fill in her eyebrows with the Essence brow pencil in the color Blonde. Most blonde pencils pull really, really warm. Like the NYX micro brow pencil in blonde pulls really warm even on me. But the Essence pencil is a lot more taupe, so I thought it would go well on her brows. And I'm going to set all of that with the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. Trying to keep the theme of dewy skin today. And then I'm just going to kind of tap out the little blotches that if it sprayed big clumps, I wanted to pat that out a little bit. And then she's going to apply the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Tight Fit to finish it all off. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and we'll see you guys in the next video. So that's how I did all of this prettiness going on. I think it really brings out her blue eyeballs, so that's cool.
I haven't put any makeup on since I cut my hair, so this is great.
So if you like the way Hannah looks, because she's really pretty, make sure you like this video and comment down below if you think that we should just keep doing our friends' makeup, because that's fun too. And make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you can see all the videos. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
It's better than you saying absolutely nothing, so.
You're like, yeah, here.
Y'all need to get on Anna about editing some videos, okay? Because I edit them, but when they're on her phone, guess how long it takes them to get put on?